Chapter 4. The Valley of Courage. Leo stepped into the dim forest path. The light around him faded, and vines hung down like silent guards. The wooden token warmed in his palm, lighting the way forward. He gritted his teeth, determined not to let the unease in his heart disrupt his steps. He didn't notice when Lowell quietly hopped onto his shoulder, settling there. The weight was as light as a feather, but it was a gentle reminder: you are not alone. This path felt like it led to another world. When the last golden leaf drifted down, the scenery suddenly changed. He found himself at the edge of a massive canyon. The canyon plunged into darkness, its sides like shimmering obsidian cliffs, resembling the broken edge of the world. The howling wind echoed from afar, as if something ancient and sleeping was stirring awake. On the other side of the canyon, an old stone archway stood, with the word "Courage" carved into it, the strokes as sharp as lightning bolts. A tall warrior stood beside the arch, clad in armor, with a translucent mask covering his face. His voice boomed like a rock slide. To pass through this gate, first answer the bridge's challenge. Are you willing to face your deepest fears? I don't know, Leo stammered, gripping the wooden token. Lull let out a low purr, its warm breath brushing his ear, as if saying, "You can do this, just like you have before." Then, step onto it and answer, the warrior commanded, pointing to the bridge. It wasn't an ordinary bridge. It was woven from transparent light, like a reflection of water frozen in midair. The moment you stepped on it, it would reveal the deepest fears in the traveler's heart. Leo took a deep breath and took his first step. The instant his foot touched the bridge, the world around him flipped. He was no longer standing at the canyon's edge, but at his own dining table at home. His mom and dad were locked in a furious argument, their voices sharp and grating. Dishes crashed to the floor, shattering in the air. His mom was crying, his dad was yelling, and Leo was curled up in a corner, clutching his knees, crying silently, unsure what to do. His body began to tremble, and his feet involuntarily started to back away. This is what I'm most afraid of. Cracks began to appear beneath the light bridge, as if it would completely collapse if he took one more step back. Lull lightly jumped from his shoulder to the bridge, looking up at him, its tail gently tapping the surface. It didn't rush him, nor did it offer empty comfort. It just watched him quietly, its eyes telling him, "You are worth standing up for yourself." Just then, a voice echoed from deep within his heart, the same soft whisper he'd heard in the forest. True courage isn't about never being afraid. It's about choosing to stand firm even when you are afraid. Leo took a deep breath. He remembered the mirror of truth, how he'd faced his mistakes and accepted that he could be better. Now, what he had to do was learn to stand before fear, not run away. He lifted his head, taking another look at the scene before him. He was no longer just a helpless child. He stepped forward, entering the illusion, standing between his mom and dad, and yelled, "Stop fighting! You're making me so scared!" The scene froze for a moment, then rippled outward like water. The illusion shattered into countless specks of light, transforming into a luminous current beneath the bridge. The bridge itself became more stable and solid. Leo continued forward. With every step, another phantom of fear rose from around him. He saw himself standing alone on a stage, classmates snickering in the audience. He saw his teacher calling him a problem student. He saw himself being yelled at for being useless on the soccer team, then walking away crying alone. Each illusion felt like a challenge, questioning if he was worthy of moving forward. But he chose to stop, to see it clearly, to understand it, and then to take one step after another. Every time he puffed out his chest, Lull would draw a faint glow around his feet. It was its way of lighting the path of his belief. On the very last step, he saw himself slumped on the ground, doubting the meaning of this journey. He saw his own shadow sneering at him, saying, "So what if you pass the trials? You still can't change your mom and dad." Leo's eyes hardened. "Even if I can't change them, I can change myself. And if I start doing what's right, maybe they'll see it someday." He took the final step, and the entire bridge burst into light, like sunshine breaking through clouds. The warrior on the other side knelt on one knee, his voice firm. "You have walked through fear. You are worthy to pass through this gate." The stone archway carved with courage slowly opened, and a warm breeze wafted out. Beyond the gate lay a lake as calm as a poem, and in its center, a small boat woven from silver leaves and vines floated gently. Lull hopped onto the bow of the boat, its tail wagging like a flag, shimmering in the wind as if cheering him on. Leo stepped through the gate. The wooden token glowed again, and a new symbol appeared in the air: courage. A low hum echoed from the sky like the roar of an ancient beast or a triumphant cheer. The forest had answered him once more. You have completed the second trial. Ithas's voice resonated from nowhere in particular. You now possess the strength to bear the weight of your wish. The trials aren't over yet, Leo murmured, a determined yet gentle expression on his face. He boarded the small boat, paddling towards the other side of the lake, where responsibility quietly awaited him.